What's going on, guys? It's your boy Bo, and we're back with another video today. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the Quidditch pitch on a more sophisticated level, kind of like how we did at the beginning of Season 1 of Quidditch 101. We're just kind of going to break it down for the upcoming Quidditch Champions game so people kind of understand terminology, how the pitch works, and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. So what's going on, guys? It's your boy Bo, and like I said, we're going to be breaking down the pitch today for the people that don't really know how Quidditch works in anticipation of getting better at the upcoming Quidditch Champions game. I know I did this before in Quidditch 101. We're going to dive more in depth into it. I'm actually going to record this, and I'm going to try to record this in Quidditch World Cup. I'm going to go into a little practice game. That way I can kind of roam the pitch without really being hassled too much. We're going to go over some terminology, kind of like where zones are at, and just break things down on the pitch itself. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let me grab the ball real quick, and I can kind of break down how the pitch works. Alright, so essentially we have 4 zones if you discount the scoring zones. You have R1, R2, B1, and B2. And this guy's going to give me some work. So R1 and R2 are usually your goals on the pitch. So these are the goals that I would try to score in. So this is going to be my R1 and R2 zones. I can break it down for you a little bit farther. So R1 is your left side. So this kind of area that I'm floating in right now, it's the left side. So it's half the field up. So obviously I'm on my half of the pitch. And it's going to be this left side here. It's like the middle from to the left. This is R1. And the other side would be R2. This is going to be the right side of the pitch. So this is where you would call out if you see the snitch go live, or if you see beater in this area or stuff like this, you would say this guy's in R2. This is the area that I'm floating around in right now on the pitch. The other side is going to be the enemy side. So this would be your B1 and your B2. And just like the other side, right now I'm in B1 because it is the left side of the pitch. Let me see if I can rotate this camera. It's kind of hard. This would be B1 because it's the left side if you were to go on their side of the pitch. And of course the other side, if I go on the other side, this would be B2 because I would be on the right side if you were coming this direction, right? So you always cross from B2 to R1, and then of course from R2 to B1. So right now I'm in R2. I just crossed over into B1. And from what I've heard, the snitch will always spawn in one of these zones. And it's good to call that out for your team whenever y'all know when the snitch spawns. Say the keeper usually knows most of the time, from what I've understood, where the snitch is at. And I think I'm running out of time here. Alright, so now that I'm in R1, so I'm a little bit more kind of in-depth. Obviously, the middle right here, this little middle ring here, this is just mid. You can call this mid. Most people will understand what you're saying. I mean, and of course you have three hoops here. You have obviously your goals, which actually that's their goals. You're trying to score in their goals. So that would be their goals, and then this would be technically our goals, the ones that if they were to spawn in. So that just kind of help you break down the pitch. A lot of people kind of don't understand the terminology between R1, R2, B1, B2, stuff along those lines. So let's kind of like let's just start over here, and we'll just go through like a little questionnaire, a little quiz or whatever. So what zone would I be in right now? I'll give you a second. Okay, so this is B1. This is B1 right here. Let's go to a different area. Alright, so what area would I be in right here? This would be R2. And over here would be R1. And this area would be B2. I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, the more you do it, the more you kind of use the terminology, you'll really kind of gather and understand what goes on. And another thing that you'll hear me say in some of my videos, especially in the upcoming Season 2 of Quidditch 101, kind of leaking that, a little bit. So you'll hear me say a lot of the back zones. The back zones are traditionally just behind. It's kind of like where I'm at right now. It's almost either right on the goal or behind the goal. I'm not sure in Quidditch Champions if you'll actually be able to go back here. I would imagine so. But you'll hear me say a lot of in the back zone. And that's just behind the goals themselves. But other than that, guys, I mean, that's just the terminology. So whenever you watch this upcoming season 2 of Quidditch 101, it's going to go a lot more in depth, and I'm going to reiterate and revise a lot of the stuff that I've said previously, because a lot of that stuff is not relevant to the game whatsoever, and a lot of it is just not accurate whatsoever. So season 2 will be a whole lot better. And yeah, guys, this is the terminology to take into season 2, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, guys, this has been your boy Bo, and I'll see you on the Quidditch pitch. Let me score real quick.